Hello, I'm back again with another video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zoliwe. Thank you guys for liking, for subscribing on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that kind of love. I feel loved. I'm I'm grateful for what I see, what I'm actually experiencing, but I'm not pleased with the dark. I don't know, the video is seem dark, but I'm taking it at 2 p.m. So I don't understand what actually wrong, and even my ring light is just not making any justice. But you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that because I'm just gonna be on about the video. Forgive me if it seems dark. I don't understand why. I guess the perfect time is 5 p.m. rather than 2 p.m. But whatever. So okay, today I decided to talk about validation. Okay, what is exactly validation is? I think I need, okay, I'm not gonna booklet that because I feel like a lot of people understand when speaking of validation is when by a human being is being admired, validated for whatever reason, whether it's something they've been working on, their gift, their talent, their personality, and all of beauty, a lot of things that actually need validation, that you feel like they actually need validation. But I'm gonna open up and talking about self-validation, as well as the validation that we feel, that we experience from other people, probably your family, your lover, your friends, even strangers, because sometimes strangers, they compliment you. I don't know, I feel like they know when you actually having a bad day, and they'll be like one thing like, oh wow, you look good, wow, I love it, I like the way you speak, you know, a lot of things, I love your aura, you know, a lot of things. Like most of the time you actually having a bad day, somehow somewhere you're always gonna meet that particular stranger, and whatever that compliment was, it will just brighten up your day. So I'm just gonna talk about validation, uh, validation in terms of self-validation, as well as um, validation in general. So we are all individuals, so we actually experience validation in whatever manner. So I'm just concerned about when I actually coming across certain content whereby they speak as if validation it's something that you should starve for. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being validated, there's nothing wrong with um in a period where validation is something that we're experiencing a lot. So yeah, so when I'm talking about self-validation, okay, it's self-validation, it's a self-validation whereby you validating yourself. So um I feel like I'm huge in self-validation in any manner, because I feel like before anyone, before any kind of validation, the most important validation that you can ever receive is a validation from yourself. So you should know who you are, you should celebrate yourself, you should be a huge cheerleader, I mean a cheer fan to yourself. You should be able to know yourself more than anyone, in terms of anything. Just even if you come across people who feel like they have opinion how you should live your life, how you should be doing, how you should be like, you're 25 now you're supposed to live your life like a 25-year-old. Like, I don't understand why age is always, most of the time, why they put age in everything, you know. So wow, you're 21 but you're behaving like a look that, you know, I'll never understand those kind of, I don't know whether it's a validation or or what, but I find it's a lot of projection. So I've watched okay, I've uploaded a video, I don't know when I actually state, okay, this YouTube channel, it's about my own opinion, my own perspective, my own truth, not other way around. Not that I'm not aware of other people's truth, because I believe, as much as I'm myself, it's okay to be knowledgeable about other people's opinion, perspective. Of course, make sure whenever you share your own truth, it's your own truth, own it. You're gonna meet a lot of people who are projecting how you should pursue your career, how you should pursue whatever that you should pursue, whatever that you want and whatsoever. They feel like, okay, there's someone who commented about I should have included this and this and that. Something, I feel like it's something that is extremely general. A lot of people, it doesn't need a lot of thinking, it doesn't need a lot of strength. It's something that is simple, it's a common sense that I actually believe. That's why I didn't include it in the video, because I feel like a lot of people are aware of this. So why should I not? Because in this content, in this channel, I'm actually talking about most of the things that most people are uncomfortable of talking about. That is my aim in this YouTube channel, is to talk about something that I actually truthfully, that actually align with me, that I feel in my soul, that this is something that I sometimes I'll be like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a video and talking about me and structure everything, that okay, I'm gonna talk about this and that, and the next thing I end up talking about other things that I'm like, even emotionally, like I was not meant to talk about this, I was supposed to talk about, and I'll be like, you know what, there's a reason why I was called out to speak about other things that I actually am not intending to talk about. So it's okay. So I'm still on a validation. There's nothing wrong with accepting a validation. There's nothing wrong with being validated with whatsoever reason. But you shouldn't allow people's opinion, people's way of thinking, perspective, to sway you away from your truth. So you shouldn't allow people, whoever, try to uh, consume you in your truth. So whenever you're accepting validation from people, there's a validation that is actually insulting, there's a validation that is considered consist of projecting, there's a validation that is hindering your growth in any manner. So whenever you accepting, whenever you are receiving validation, it's okay to be bothered. So like, why this person said that, and why this validation, I find it yummy yummy in a manner, not yummy 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 cute, but yummy yummy like a spider, like, because there's a reason why it's still in your head, why it's still, why you being reminded of it. So whenever you, same thing with probably social media. Example, you have a social media, and then you're posting content, and you be like feeling like you have experiencing being unfollowed because your content is, a lot of people are not, be like, she's crazy, oh he's crazy, what the hell is wrong with him, why he think the way he think, or why she think the way, whoa, this content is like, those kind of you gonna have a lot of people who wanna say something to throw you off in whatever that you're actually doing. It's okay. So don't allow people to consume you with validation. You are the only one who know how to do it. You are the only one who can do it the way you do. You are the only one who's conditioning whatever pattern that you actually, because we're all different, uniquely different. So whenever you come across, just think about it. If I have a voice like, who's actually I find internationally have the most amazing voice when she speak or he speak. I don't have anyone in particular. I don't know. just imagine if you all have the same voice, like Trevor Noah. Okay, now we all have the same voice like Trevor Noah. Don't you think we'd be a robot? Why do you think we should have a same voice? So whenever you want to start something that require you to use your voice, don't compare yourself to other speakers. Don't compare yourself to other people who have a career or passion that require them to speak. Don't. Just stop putting yourself in such situations. Stop putting yourself in the box, because you hear people telling you how you should sound, what should exactly you should actually post. What is wrong with being yourself? You are just being yourself. Some people, like, when they're triggered, they think the only way to stop being triggered is to be mean, sending you mean compliment. When you be like, whoa, I know what I'm doing, but why are you having such comment? Because people are mean sometimes when they're being triggered. So I'm talking about that. So whenever you're doing something, whether you are helping someone in any manner, you are helping them financially, whatsoever, don't wait for validation from them. You are just doing it from your heart, right? So anything that is done through heart, I don't feel like you should have such a huge expectation, huge validation from them. I've done that, I just paid bills, I just did that for her, I just did that and this and that, and then now you're expecting certain validation. I feel like, yes, there are people who actually need our help. There are people who be like, you know what, I don't need to help this individual. You can feel it, like, even if you did help them before, you'll be like, you know what, I didn't give it. I energetically, I felt drained after helping this individual, not because I ignore my needs, but just because of their energy, the way ungrateful bitches, ungrateful people. So be like withdrawing your energy. That is okay. So I'm here talking about, don't starve yourself with validation, constantly wanting reassurance that everything with you is fine. Or just because you didn't receive a compliment from a stranger today. Because I feel like a lot of compliment you get from a stranger, they are always aligned with you. So most of the time you go out and then feeling like you are the sexiest goddess, the baddest that you ever come across, and then hear about you meeting a stranger that is actually mean, and they be like, you know be like, a little bit of self-esteem, feeling like it's being arranged, and they be like, oh, who's she? And they be like, like pull up your socks and pull up your energy bag, because at the end of the day they can sense that you are actually feeling yourself. You are the baddie. You know you are in your own element, you are in your own power, and then the way they are experiencing hate, they wish they can be confident as they see light. That light, it's actually make them feel some kind of way, not in a good way. They got being reminded of they are reminded of what exactly that they need to heal from. They are reminded of everything that they are running away from. So when you're going out feeling like, you know what, I'm the baddie, I'm a goddess, I'm a whatsoever that you consider yourself, I'm a queen. So when you're going out and then you're meeting that particular stranger, but like, damn, that sometimes I'll be like, there are actually people who actually are like this. Like, oh wow. Sometimes I forget that actually there are mean people around. So, sometimes when you're feeling down, not feeling confident enough, probably you're pursuing something, because every time you're pursuing something new, sometimes you feel like you wanna give up. You wanna just let it go. You just wanna out just out and about, like, you know what, I'm done with that, it didn't work out whatsoever. So, and out of the blue, so I'm like, oh my god, I just love, let's say you are a musician, and then someone will be like, wow, here you are probably singing just a random singing, and they'll be like, wow, you have a nice voice, you should consider being a musician. And then they will come and be like, oh wow, probably even like, because your musician career didn't just happen. When you were trying to pursue it, it didn't happen. It was not smooth the road, and then you'll be like, you know what, I give up. Probably I'm not cut up for this career. Maybe I should let it go. Maybe I should, it's not, maybe I'm just giving a voice not to use it. But even the music, my first album didn't make it big. Oh, I this is not for me. What's up? You know what, why are you doing things to be validated? Why are you doing things that you can tell that they are good? Why are you constantly waiting for people to validate whatever that you are doing in order for you to consider yourself, you know what, I'm a musician, I was born for this? Yes, you're gonna get discouraged in the process. You're gonna experience a lot of down time, because life is like that. Even if you're pursuing something that you love, don't be consumed about the highs only, because there is a down too. So it's, everything is about duality. Validation is supposed to be a manner of duality. No, when your validation is a manner of, it's become arrogant and disgusting in a way, because you become prideful, you know when you need to validate yourself. You're like, you know what, I'm this and that, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm, yes, I'll, well, you know this song about Ariana Grande, I was like, it's been on my mind, like, I like it. When I like it, I got it. You like it, it's a seven ring if I'm not mistaken. So that song is just like being on my mind every time when I feel like I'm feeling down. But like, you know what, I can get it. Being discouraged, it's part of life. So don't be discouraged just because you don't feel like you're validated in whatever that you do. Just focus on your growth. Your validation will come. Whatever that you are pursuing, you feel like you are underrated, you're underrated, rated. So you're not seeing the progress, the outcome that you actually want, and you're feeling like probably there's something that you need to work on, something that you actually need to look, search what is exactly, probably because you're not even ready for that fame, that popularity that you're actually claiming to have. So probably when it is come, you'll be freezing up like, oh my god, now you are just being prepared for whatever that is. Everything is happening on a divine timing. So don't allow such validation make you discouraged in whatever manner, in your pursuit, in your career, in terms of your looks, in terms of your anything that actually need validation. You are enough. You are enough. Validation, it's a good thing, but know the dark side of it. Know when it's consuming the shit out of you. Know when it's hindering your growth. Know when it's hindering your success, because I believe success, you define your own success. If I can have someone now here and talking about this exactly success to themselves, they will explain like success is this and this, and then when I'm looking like, for me, I don't feel like that. So you know what, I'm done with this video. Thank you guys for liking, for subscribing on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate your support. So when you feel like someone is down there, wants something to do with my video, and my content is something that will uplift that specific person, don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Share my content. Allow them to see my content. Just share. So thank you guys for liking, for subscribing on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate that. Mwah.